Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great Monday. We're back with another CSA weekly update. This is episode number 10. It's already been 10 episodes. That's crazy. Time has just flying by. Let's see. Let's check out the chat. We got Edward Vincent. Whoop, whoop. Super early this time. Yes, you are super early. Thank you for showing up. DNA. Thank you for showing up, buddy. Much love. Appreciate the support. So today we have Polish crypto ambassador once again with us. I'll go. Oh, we also have Doc in the background. I'll go ahead and pull them up really quick.
What's up?
Hey, Doc, what's going on, buddy? And Polish, what's
I
going on,
can't
bro?
hear you that well. Oh, that's probably because
What's up?
there we go.
Hey.
Do you have the key? Did you or you broke it?
What's up, Doc?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. How you been?
Been busy, but good. Grandmother's doing much better, and
Awesome.
she's in an assisted living community right now. That's like / hospital, so it's not quite as comfortable as an assisted living community. You'd think, but at the same time, she's out of the the weeds, and now she's just a normal 97-year-old lady trying to recover from hip surgery. So she'll always be in the weeds at some point.
97. Wow, man. More power to her, man.
Yeah. Well, just like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, she fell. She got pneumonia and didn't know it, and her oxygen levels dropped to 80%, which is technically lethal. And she passed out, broke her back in 2 places, and broke her finger, and ended up also back in like an assisted living community situation while she recovered. But they were saying her mortality rate was like 95%, and she made it through that. And so they said her mortality rate from this surgery is 70%, and I'm like, oh well, yeah, okay, so she'll be all right.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm glad she's doing much better.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. We got McPuffins in the chat saying hello, guys.
Puffins.
Hello.
There's also somebody else really special in the chat. At least he should be, because I'll slap him silly. But Casey should be in the chat somewhere.
Oh, he's probably jumping up. So how you been, Polish? How's everything going, man?
Busy, man. Busy with IRL stuff, and then getting ready for the mint. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get my camera to switch over. No, that just turns it off. I don't think I can switch it over. But anyway, I'm in the kitchen today. So welcome from the Polish kitchen right there. I got
Polish
my
crypto ambassador cook show.
Yeah, got my seasonal jerky in the oven. So there it is. Little sneak peek, jerky. Love that shit. Especially when it's hunting season, so nothing better tastes up on a tree stand when you're just sitting out there for hours waiting for a deer and you're just snacking on some jerky. So also got the coins, so getting ready for the mint. So here's the just one box. There's a 500 coins. I think this one has close to like 120 or so. So we're having our mint party. Open one up. This coming up Saturday. So there's one of the coins. Again, there's going to be 500 of them. So they're
nice,
individually packaged in these plastic envelope things so they don't get damaged. And I'll pull one out for you guys. So I think it's upside down. There it is. That's the Cro-Magnon plan. Cro-Magnon plan is right here. There you go. First side, Cro-Magnon plan, and then the other side is our CSA logo. Our crypto.
Cool. They even have a curve to them. They're not flat. They have a slight curve, just like a challenge coin.
It's most definitely. They're made into the shape of the gear, so they're pretty nicely weighted. This one is number. Let's see here. There's a number. They're all individually numbered. 383. I don't know if you can see that, but
the number 13. I swear it says Doc Hunt on it somewhere.
Man, I got 500 coins to dig from. Dig through.
Oh
So
wow.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up an early mint for all the seat holders. So anybody that's got a seat in the CSA, you guys will get a 24-hour jump on minting as many as you want. And then whatever's left after 24 hours, we'll release it to the public during the mint party. So
Cool.
they are going to go for $200 US. That's the mint price, 200. But with that price, you get lifetime perks, free entrances to all the live events that we're going to be hosting. There's going to be obviously 15 years staking that's in the plan for these. And obviously, we're going to set up other stuff beyond that. So there's a lot of cool stuff that by just holding this coin, you'll be able to get as far as freebies. So at the end of the day, it's going to pay itself off, not only through the staking that you're going to be getting, but also if you're a CMP holder, we're going to be doing, CMP shareholder, right? When you have a share in the CSA that you purchase as an early investor or project, we're going to be dropping back those CMPs back to you for your initial, you spent initially to purchase that. So, and then more airdrops are coming. We're talking about some other cool stuff that Chromag is developing behind the scenes. There's going to be some games that are in the beta testing right now that will involve CMP and CSA. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Can't release all the info because then what's the point of having the suspense? But yeah, everything's coming along. So this Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, all the way to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So a 12-hour mint party. Unless we go up, above and beyond, that's cool. We can hang out and have a good time. But we'll be releasing these to all the seat holders, and I believe right now we're at 76. So there's only 24 seats left to join the CronoSapien Alliance circle. That is 70 investors and 30 projects. So we're super excited, man.
Nice.
Yes,
that's awesome, man. You're looking quite athletic today, there, Polish. You got the rocking the Adidas on Adidas.
Yeah, Adidas on Adidas. I love Adidas. I'm an Adidas person, junkie. I got Adidas pants, shirts, hats, gym shoes. I'm all Adidas. So, plus,
That's cool,
I got to
man.
support my Blackhawks.
Oh yes, sir. So we got Christopher Alvarado saying hello, CSA fam. He's also
What's up,
saying
guys?
the Ginden is on the way. Is always on. The grinding is always on. Probably, I think
The grind is always on.
The grind. Yeah. Oh, right on. McPuffin says, cool. So, got anything other than
let's see. We're clearing our backlog. We announced some projects last week that joined the CSA, and then we still have, I believe, one more that we're waiting on some stuff to come in, and then once that is done, we have another list of people that have projects that want to join the CSA. So we will be vetting new projects. I believe there's only 8 seats left at the table at this point in time. So yeah, the last 8 is going to be interesting to see who's going to get a seat at the table. So
yeah,
there
it's
it is.
going to be exciting. You got Dead Token saying the Reef Pet Sunken Treasure Adventure is the coolest thing ever. It was awesome. It was.
You guys see those
great,
NFTs? I don't know if Josh is coming on, but those NFTs, man, that were inside the chests, they're just killer, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send a few to you, Chaka, if you want to show them off.
Yeah, sure.
I think if you go on Reef's, if you go on Reef Pet's Twitter, he should have some pictures up there.
Oh yeah, but that would make sense.
Hey, so Polish, you were talking about the new projects that are. What kind of can you talk about the vetting system a little bit? Like, what's your guys' process? Is there anything you can share about that?
Yeah, most definitely. So the vetting system starts with the project founders filling out a a Google form that is sent out to them. They got to put their initial information in, their contact, how big their project is, when they started, how big their team is, what are some of the benefits of them joining the CSA, what they want to get out of being in the CSA. So there's about 7 questions that we ask them on the form. And then once the form is submitted to us, we review it. And if we like what we see on the form, then we invite them for a formal conversation, which takes place in the Metaverse boardroom. So they'll show up, and usually those vetting calls last anywhere between 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on the conversation we're having. So in those calls, we are looking to see more information about your project. We're looking to see what type of character you are. We're looking to see if you're in it for the long run, or if you're just in and out. We've had projects when we told them that, well, we plan on staking for 15 years, and your coin may be released 5-6 years from now, and the project owners would say, well, I don't know if I'm going to be around in 5-6 years. Well, if you're not going to be around 5-6 years, then I'm sorry, you have no business of being in the CSA, because we're not leaving anytime soon, So
yeah, you don't want people just coming and going. At least, I mean, it's fine if you don't plan on being around that long. I mean, there's pop-ups, stuff happens in IRL, situations. Right. Clubs show up, they hang out for a bit, and then they move on to something else. So, if as long as these projects are communicating that kind of, thing to their community, then more power to them. But
right, and
you can't come and be a part of something that has intentions on going decades.
Right.
And only be like, I'm only here part time. Well, then you're not going to have a seat on the board. Like, I mean, it's.
And I'm glad.
Well, I wish I would have known all this, because I planned on being here for 14 years, 11 months, 28 days.
You missed it by that much. You're just short, buddy.
No, but here's the real thing is, yes, obviously we cannot see the future, and for a project to say, yeah, I'm here forever, it could be a cliche. But when you're telling us right off the bat, I'm only in it for 3 years and then I'm going to move on to something else, then we suggest you purchase a investor seat instead of a project seat. So that's kind of the way those things work out. And yes,
and it's not like you're saying, look, if in 5 years something happens and you can't be here, that's one thing. It's right. Nobody, like you said, nobody can see the future. So I mean, maybe the CSA won't be here in 5 years. I doubt that, but I mean, knock on wood. But my point is like your goals, though, your mental state of mind,
right?
What you're driving towards is something that doesn't have a foreseeable end. So,
right. So there you go. What do we got? 8 seats. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 seats. See, I was right.
8 seats left, man.
Left.
That's awesome.
That's good. But yeah, for sure. I mean, we had a project that I could talk about it because our team has made it publicly. CCW, the wrestlers, we vetted them very early on. We gave them a seat. Everything was going great. And unfortunately, the owner of CCW had a bunch of IRL stuff happen. He's also running another company, the Crypto Bean coffee company. He's running that. So our CSA Nitro coffee comes from him. So anyway, he couldn't dedicate, his efforts and his energy to CCW the way he wanted originally. So he, during our wellness checks, as we call them, wellness checks, where the liaisons check on the projects and find out, hey, is there anything we can do? We started talking, and it came out that, he's looking for some help to run the project. And eventually, through several weeks of conversations, he decided that he's gonna give back the project to the 2 CSA directors for them to run it. So right now, CCW is officially owned by Dead Reindeer, which is Sean, and others. Others is the other director. So 2 of the directors inherited CCW because they not only they, but we all love the project. We think wrestling is just the coolest thing ever. We all grew up with watching wrestling. So, and they have awesome ideas on how to take this project to the next level. So, that's just an example of what CCW did and how the CSA came in and helped them, not dump the project on the community or leave the project, without going anywhere. Pretty much, we collaborated, took over, and now we're running the project. Well, not us, not CSA, but the two directors from the CSA took ownership and are running the project. That way, the community remains, intact, and then they have, future visions for that project. So,
I like that. I mean, so if you don't, what are the? Do you just randomly do welfare checks, or is it if you don't hear from a project from a certain amount of time, or is it a every few weeks thing, or what?
So every director is assigned a liaison position to the project, whether they brought the project into the CSA or they help onboard the project or whatever the reasons for that director to be the liaison for is. What we do is we talk to them, at least on a weekly basis, say hello, hey, what's going on? Do you guys want to come on Chaka's show? Do you guys want to come into the metaverse for a, bi-weekly update? Do you need anything? It's pretty much, keeping the lines of communication open, because, it's easy to onboard, 30, 40, 50 projects to an alliance, but what good does that do if they just sit there and idle and we have no idea what's going on with them? So we want to know, how they are progressing, and if there are any issues that they're facing with that maybe we can help out by either doing something ourselves for them or by reaching out to other projects to collaborate. So
it's just like a multi-conglomerate, billion-dollar business. I mean, they have different things all over the world that are doing different things. If they don't keep tabs on them, who knows what one's doing? I mean, the left hand has to know what the right hand's doing, and if the right hand's falling asleep, the left hand needs to step in and help. I mean, it's just it's great. I think it's awesome that you do that.
Yeah, and again, it shows them that we didn't just take their money and put them at the table and forgot about them, but we're putting that that seed investment to a good use, through collaborations, through constant communication, through whatever it is that they need. Maybe they don't even know where to reach out, so we'll reach out to the community and ask, hey, are you able to help this person do that? So we've had projects launch mints on Corgi Studio. We've helped projects get on Photon Swap, to list their coins, which Photon Swap is one of the the seat holders in the CSA. So there's a lot of benefits and perks, and resources available to everyone.
Yeah, and that's a great way to. I mean, say not saying this does happen, but it's a possibility. You vet a project and they look really great during vetting, and they're good. They're in. They get a seat, and then they just there's just a null in action. They just kind of just slow down. Having a liaison is a good way just to check on them, be like, hey, what are you guys working on? That's cool.
Yep, exactly. We do it with Scribe all the time. We love Scribe. We can't wait till Scribe is like 100% functional, on Chronos, and everybody's getting all the benefits out of Scribe. So, and then not only Scribe, but all the other projects too. So, and if you are a project and you have not talked to Scribe NFT yet, you guys need to, because they got some awesome things happening with the hashtags, with their own native play token, earning rewards and all that stuff, game stuff, earning XP points. It's just amazing. So
nice. Yeah, I was right now going through the Corgi Studios
there's Reef
marketplace. Yeah, it's the way it's set up is really clean, really nice. I like it.
Yep, and then the CSA coin is going to be launching on when you go claim your NFT, your stakeable NFT, you're going to go to Corgis. Now, the staking itself is not going to be live till probably sometime in December. They're still working on making sure everything is functional for the staking, and obviously, we want to release the staking once the coins are all sold out. So that way, everybody is getting it. Same opportunity to get in the staking at the same time. So, staking is coming. It will be on Corgis as well. So,
cool, man. That's awesome.
All right. I'm gonna let you talk to someone else while I flip my jerky over here.
Yeah, go flip your jerky. What's going on, Pirate J? How's the traffic today, buddy?
Calling it now is flipping jerky.
Yeah, flipping.
No, I got you. I saw it. It looks good. You're gonna have to send me some because you love me.
What's going on, guys?
What's up,
Pirate
man?
J?
How's the traffic out there today?
You know what? Traffic's actually been pretty light. It's been kind of nice. I don't know if everybody just went back to work. Last week of warm weather up here was supposed to be dipping into single digits after this week, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm done with this heat.
That's fun. That's funny. It's like a news radio or a newscast. Like we went with Polish for the financial, and now let's cut to Pirate J for the traffic and the weather.
For the traffic. That's awesome. Let's check out.
I just had a little bit of a chuckle to myself because I'm going to assume that our liaison for BAD is Sean, because I do talk to him quite often, but he's in all of our spaces lately with the CCW account. And, BAD doesn't sit idle for. We were talking this morning, Legends, like after we deal with ETH and we get the seasons done, we may take a break. I'm like a full 24-hour break? Or is that what we're planning? Because we've always got something going on.
Sean's a liaison for 4 projects. BAD is one of them. So
I was pretty sure. Like I said, we talk to him almost every day. Yep. We have our breakfast with BAD in the morning. He's been popping in with his with that wrestling account almost every morning. It's been nice. It's been good to see him pop in there, come up and talk to us, and get that project some exposure as well.
Exactly.
I see that Icker's over half minted out, 5,231.
Yeah, we expected it to slow down once it hit the public. Right now, we are working on the roadmap for not only Icker but the baddies, and as soon as those get solidified and all Dan likes to make sure everything looks cool and good, right? So as soon as everything gets put together and we release it, I can see that mint kind of going over the top pretty well after that, because outside of the baddies coming and we know that we're going to need it, there is more utility than that. It's going to be explained a little more in detail. People are going to see the value behind it. We do expect to mint a little further than that pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then it's on to prepping for BAD. I know our BAD Lizzies, they're still moving. Every day they're getting minted. The founders passes are getting minted. We're chipping away pretty much every day. Everything's moving slow, so we're not expecting any speed to it on the Chronos side, but it's still moving. We're not sitting still, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up how many founders passes are left. I think it was over. Oh, here it is. 362.
188. Yeah, 188 left.
That's more than halfway there, right around the corner.
Yeah, it seems to be picking up the pace, and I got a feeling once we get closer to 100, it's going to go pretty quick.
Yeah.
I know that once it gets to 400, I'm buying another one, and at 450, I'm buying another one. So it's yeah. So I mean, there's 2 out of the way. I've been saving up for them. I'm almost to the first one now. Or well, it'll be my third, but.
Yeah, there's a few of us that are looking to pick up several of them and everything else, but the BAD Lizzies I think they're almost at 1,500 now as well, which is nice.
Yeah, the BAD Lizzies, I can tell you what they're at right now. I've got the contract saved on my desktop on my phone.
I'm just checking out. It looks like there's some new additions on the Baby Alien Division website. I don't remember seeing the Space Map Roadmap 1.5.
Yeah,
So cool.
things are moving along.
That's awesome, man. So what do you got going on there, Doc?
Couple things. Well, the Boom Room launch is started, and it's kind of fun to see because in the last 2 days with my boomers, I have gotten 1,100 crow distributed back to me from my verified distribution. It's and the mint is, about halfway, over halfway done. I'm not exactly sure what the number is at the moment. But that's been going. It had a little bit of a bumpy start. They were trying to get the website up. You were able to mint from the contract, but they got all that squared away. And the component mint is coming. They put out an announcement today that they're going to be extending when the components mint by 24 hours because they've been uploading all the images. It's like 236,000 images or something like that for components, and just to upload all of the images for the loft and the components that go what they look like and stuff for a loft took 3 to 4 hours.
So those the boom rooms are already being dropped.
The airdrops have already been sent out, and the mint is live. The public mint.
You know what? I think it came out right when Reef Pets was sending out airdropping their because it was right.
It was all happening.
So I thought that it was Reef Pets that sent me a boom room. So I think I gave credit to Reef Pets on Twitter. I need to fix that. They just came out at the same time. Because I was like, wow, man, they had a boom room in here. That's awesome. And then plus the other beautiful NFTs. Okay, so I didn't know that that probably came from Boomer Squad then.
Yeah, the whitelist mint was mainly to keep them from selling out so fast. The whitelist was something you earned, and they did a snapshot. I don't remember when the snapshot was exactly, but it was right before they minted. That for any wallet that had one boomer in it was whitelisted, and the whitelist gave you early access. That's all the whitelist part was for. It gave you it gave you a day because of the issues they were having getting the website up, everything uploaded on the website. It took a while longer, and what they were going to do is the whitelist mint was for all those who earned a whitelist or had a boomer in a wallet, and then an hour after the whitelist had started, they were going to start the public. But because of the delay, they just started the public mint the next day. But it just ensured those people that had earned the whitelist, through giveaways or whatever, and for holders to have that time to mint freely and without the rush of the public and everything like that. So, but they there wasn't a price difference between the whitelist price and the public price, but 50%, the first 50% minted out very quickly. And then 50% of the mint went into the mattress fund and then was distributed through to the boomers. So yesterday I got dropped on the Boomer website. If you go to the boomersquad.io and click on My Boomers, you'll see the verified distribution, what has been put in, and then what has been distributed or claimed, and then you can see a little withdrawal button, and it'll show you how much you have to withdraw. And I went and checked; it was like 826 crow. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I'm like, that is amazing. And so I withdrew that, and then just today, went back in, and from the 50% mark to wherever they were at when they extracted that crow out was another 340 crow in my wallet. So I mean, it's been, everybody's talking about verified distribution in the beginning, but it's on secondary sales, the whole 9 yards. Like every time the project brings in money, that gets put into the mattress fund, and then not all the money, but it's how they have it set up. But until the Chow Time Mint brought, since it was the Chow Time things were so cheap, there was a lot of them and stuff, and we did get our withdrawal or our distribution from that, but it was nothing like this. You know what I mean? You're spending 5 Crow to mint, or 10 Crow to mint a Chow Time token. So even though there was so many, it's not the same as 275 Crow per every boom room, right? So to see this was kind of a shock to everybody. I know that one person in Boomer Squad has 210 boomers, and he showed his verified distribution yesterday, and it was like 7,500 Crow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so it's now people are starting to see, like, okay, wait a minute. This is different. Like this, holy crap. Like, we saw the Chow Time and that was exciting and it was whatever. But, when secondary sales have slowed for everybody and you're only getting these little, every few days you get, 10 Crow or whatever, people weren't necessarily tying what the Boomer Squad had to offer in the sense of the verified distribution until the first real mint came. And these boom rooms, man, they dropped that on that, and the floor price has gone up because people are sweeping boomers, waiting for the next thing, and it's been pretty exciting. It's everything's going smooth, and boom rooms are launching well. The art is clean, and everybody's excited and waiting for components and everything like that. And
yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be it's gonna be a good one.
But then outside of that, the Lions Social Club, they got their website. I don't know if they have it posted yet, but we got to check it out. They got it going smoothly for desktop and for mobile, and their gift book and everything is launched. I actually have, I will put into the chat of the YouTube here a link for the Discord. It's time to start, if you're interested at all in checking it out, then now's the time to start doing your research. Now all stuff's laid out on the table in the official links and things like that. You can check out sneak peeks, and
I'm gonna have to give you your own dedicated hour, man. You got a lot going on, brother.
Yeah, it's unfortunately with the whole escrow thing, it's one less thing that I've got going on, but bad is bad. They're awesome. They're switching and pivoting. We're it's moving. So it was what it was, and now we're moving on. I mean, we'll get it resolved and whatever, but it's I was going to be the marketing guy for escrow, but that and Terry's like, yeah, I feel so bad. I was like, we had this perfect position for Doc, and everybody's like, who are we going to get to do the marketing and stuff like that? And he's like, don't worry about it, I got it. And then I got to tell him that it's not, that there's no job, no job. And I'm like, dude, I know the nature of the beast. Like, don't feel bad. It's awesome. I appreciate being thought of, and I'll be there for the next thing. Like, it's not like you're slowing down any. For crying out loud, it's all I can do to keep up with you.
Yeah. Hey, Polish, does
What's up?
the CSA, is it only have Twitter and a website? Have you guys went over to like TikTok or any other platforms?
No, so we're only solely on our website and Twitter. So we've not expanded to Instagram or TikTok or Reddit or anything like that. We kind of like the Twitter community,
Yeah.
And then whatever exposure we get from your channel, your YouTube channel. So it's easier to manage, I think, versus bouncing around different media sites. Yep. Somebody suggested go on Facebook and do, open up an account, but we kind of like Twitter, and we like our Discord family. So maybe in the future we'll definitely expand into other platforms. So
cool. I only ask because I have a TikTok and I've made quite a bit of CSA content, but usually I can like tag them. I was like, oh, maybe they don't have it, but at least you got some CSA content out there anyways.
Dude, I had no idea you got TikTok. So yeah, post the links up, man, so we can all check it out.
Okay, cool.
But I did want to bring up one of the member projects that sits at the table, the Ants. They just released a few days ago, I saw on their Twitter, like a raffle site where you'll be able to raffle off. Well, right now I think they're raffling So they created their own raffle site where you can raffle for their ants NFTs. And I reached out to them, and I think we're going into the future. Any project will be able to request to run a raffle off their site. So I don't know if you can bring that up. Scroll through their media releases.
Oh, it's on their media. Let's see.
Yeah. I can't see. Let's see.
There's some pandas. Whitelist.
And the thing is, if I switch over to Twitter now, it's gonna bump me out of here. So go back to their regular site, the regular Twitter. Scroll down. Keep scrolling down.
Yes, mints.
Was literally like 2 days ago, I want to say. Or they had something on there.
I'll keep checking out. So it was a raffle that they had.
So they created a website where you'll be able to, eventually, let's say, like the CSA wanted to do another raffle instead of doing it in CDC. We would go over to Ants, and then they would set up the whole raffle system for us on their platform. So,
okay.
It was pretty cool. I don't see. Maybe they took it down. Maybe they're still working on it in the background, but it was a few days ago that I saw it. So
one of these days, I'd like to have them on. I don't think I've had them on yet. That would be cool.
Yeah. So the owner or the main person behind the Ants, he's in Spain, so there's a time difference.
Oh yeah.
So I think your time, it's like almost midnight or past midnight in Spain right now. So
yeah, I think that I have done an AMA with somebody in Spain, and I think I had to wait. Of course, I was the one that woke up early. I think it was like 4 a.m. for me, and it was normal time for them. I was like, I'll do the sacrifice, but if we do it again, you're gonna wake up early.
And then I gotta talk to you offline about Saturday. So
okay, yeah,
we got to figure something out. I'm not sure if you were able to get the day off for Saturday or not. Let's talk.
No, I wasn't able to get the day off, but I don't go to work till that night, so we'll figure something out.
Yeah, let's figure something out to have a YouTube spot during the mint as well.
Oh, we got hung like a tortoise in this chat. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for the support. Thank you for showing up. Cool. Yeah, there's quite a few projects from the CSA that I would like to have on. I know their time.
What is? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We'll definitely start scheduling people on. I know during the mint we have a 12-hour window, so a lot of our projects we're giving either half an hour to an hour just to be on during the mint. So we're gonna start pushing for them to start showing up on your YouTube live stream as well. So.
I mean, just if they happen to have time and they can make it, that'd be awesome. But the way you got the Twitter space set up, has everybody, all the projects, do they have a time?
Yes. So there's a time. I will be sending out an agenda or like a what's it called? Like a program. Who's going to be on at what time?
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
So we'll be able to hear every project on here. That's cool, man.
Yeah, obviously, we don't expect anyone to sit there for 12 hours, for the mint party. So if you want to hear something about a specific project, just tune into that hour. So
yeah. That's cool. I know you don't expect everybody to sit there for 12 hours, but if each segment did like a little a password, and at the end you had to put all the passwords together so you know that they were there for 12 hours and get a little something for that.
Oh, that'd be awesome. There you go. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I have to think about that.
For the hardcore Twitter spaces. What's up?
Yeah. I gotta dip out. I gotta be hands on for this job. I know we have spots booked on Saturday, so we will be there for sure, Polish. I got a feeling we're going to have some pretty big news as far as our decks and everything goes, because it sounds like that's going to be wrapped up this week as well. So all our LP stuff and everything's going to be running in the background. So things are going to be moving along quite well. But I just wanted to jump on real quick because I do have to duck out with this one, because this one I am hands on, and I'm not going to be able to be online.
Oh, no worries, man. Take care. Have a good one.
We
Yeah, you bet.
We see how it is,
Have a good
Pirate J. God, I love that guy.
Oh, he's great, man. He's a great dude. Great taste in music too. He showed me. He recommended an Ozzy song. It was fire. It was Ozzy and Elton John.
Oh, nice.
Even my wife loves it. I was like, man, you gotta check this out. I never even heard of this song. Yeah, the Twitter space is gonna be cool, man. I look forward to that. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure, man. Super excited about it. So, yeah, hopefully, we mint out. I know it's 500 coins, at $200 a coin. It's not cheap, we're not talking about 200 crow or anything like that. So, totally understand, people are hesitant, but the perks that come with it, the long-term perks, they're going to outweigh whatever the cost is. So it's just in staking, get your money tenfold, over 15 years. So
and you mentioned earlier too, having this coin is a ticket to whatever, if you guys do an event or something like that, that's your way in.
So the plan right now is to host a live event in Vegas in 2023. We want to be able to mint out 3 different coins. So October is the first one. We're thinking February, March, the second one, and then again September, October of 23, the third one, and then having a live event in Vegas probably at the end of the year. So if everything goes according to plan, we're talking about 1,500 coins by then. We could have, I'm not expecting 1,500 people show up to Vegas, but, we'll have to take a head count who's showing up and then organize everything. We could have a pretty cool, time for a few days in Vegas. So,
that would be neat.
Are you going to do a raffle for random coin for flight to Vegas to join you?
So there's conversations behind the scenes. Obviously, 25% of the mint, right? So, 500 coins, $200 a coin. We're talking about $100,000, right? If we mint out, so 25,000 out of that goes for CSA operations, which includes, parties and planning events and stuff like that. So there will be definitely money there to do a raffle for like a 2-night stay, including a flight and all that stuff. So that's something that we've definitely talked about, especially if we mint out 3 coins, we're talking about 75K. We're not going to obviously use 75K for the event, but let's just say, we use, I don't know, 30, 40K, for whatever it is we're doing, right? Have, a special appearance by somebody, have everybody attend a game or something, or give out tickets to different shows. Right. So, we're not pocketing that money for ourselves. We're going to be using that money to run the project and to give back to the community. And who benefits the most is a coin holder. So we're also discussing the other day stacking coins. So let's say, there's 30 projects, right? Every 5th coin, so every 5th project, if you own the 5 different coins, you stack them, and then there's going to be a reward for stacking. So obviously, we would love to see, people buy every coin that comes out. So at the end of the day, you would have like a nice glass case with 30 different coins and specialty coins, which Chaka has a specialty
Oh,
coin.
yeah.
So that'll be cool. And then by doing that, we totally understand that, if you were to buy 30 coins at $200, I mean, you're investing $6,000 over 15 years, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we take care of somebody like that, a loyal investor, loyal backer of the CSA. So, so there's stuff that we're talking about to implementing when it comes to repeat customers, repeat investors that are coming back and buying the different project coins and stacking them. So,
Nice.
yeah. So that, I mean, like I said, we're not here for a quick flip. We're here for, the long run. And
Yes,
with
sir.
that comes a lot of cool stuff. So can't do it all at once, but a lot of cool stuff is coming.
Is there any update that you can share on your son's NFTs projects? How's that
Yeah.
coming along?
So like any 9-year-old, things get forgotten, and he's got soccer now, and I
Oh, yeah.
just saw him on Saturday, and he forgot to bring the tablet. He tells me he's been working on some of the stuff, and I said, well, the community's asking, you want to be on YouTube, they're asking where you're at, and he kind of felt sorry, but he's been working on it. He says, I got 20 made. I said, well, you got to make some more, and then we're gonna have to release it. But yes, I'm a part-time dad. He doesn't live with me, so I only see him on the weekends, and it's it's hard to sometimes control some of the things. But rest assured, just like I guess any artist, they get lost in their head. Same do 9-year-olds, and
Oh, yeah.
but it's
Oh, yeah.
coming. So he's been working on it. We'll have a release. I'm not gonna say what date because again, anything could happen. But things are coming. He's working on it. So.
Cool, man.
I
That's
apologize
awesome.
to the community if they're waiting. I'll let them know. Actually, what I'll do is I'll let him watch this playback so he sees that you guys are asking about it. So.
Oh, yeah. Let him know. And if he sees
tell
this, yeah, I would love to check out what you got. I'd love to have you on the show. If you want to be on the show, you got to get those done, man.
Uncle Doc says, get your butt in gear. The crypto NFT space waits for nobody. So
right?
You get on it and get it done.
We'll get it done.
We will wait for you, but the crypto NFT space doesn't give a crap about your time schedule. So get on it.
Right?
No, that's awesome, man. Yeah, my son's the same way. He has so much going on, and I always want to get him on here to do something, and he's just squirrel, and he goes and he's off to something else.
My youngest son is 13. Just minted 2 Lizzies the other day. His first 2 NFTs, and the 2 he got were so awesome. I'm like, dude, I have between he calls Casey Uncle Casey. I was like, between Uncle Casey and I, we have over 40 bad Lizzies, and
it's awesome.
You minted 2 that are better than all 40 of ours. Like, how did you do that? And so he's super excited, and he started looking up YouTube videos on how to write a contract and create NFTs. So I mean, he's getting the bug. My oldest son could give a crap. Like, I just have to be the dad, and I bought him a VIP pass for the Bad family and put that in his wallet and just let it sit there. And eventually he'll be like, so okay, I'm thinking about my future now. What should I invest in? And I'll be like, well, go check your wallet.
Yeah, there you go.
So
yeah, I've got some cool stuff, and I started a wallet for him as well. He doesn't know about, and it's he's got a couple cool stuff in there. So hopefully, by the time he's 18, which is 9 years from now, it'll appreciate and he'll have some money in there. So
yeah, I think my daughter's going to be the true NFT enthusiast or Web3 enthusiast, because I mean, she's like, well, I'll be going through Abesis and she'll see something. She'll be like, I want that on my tablet. And so we'll shop for NFTs, and she always wants to say hi to, boomers or whoever. And I think I think if I created her own account, she'd have more followers than I do already.
There you go.
Yeah.
Set her up.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I mean, is there anything else we'd like to share, or
Go mint the room.
What's up?
Yeah, the only thing I gotta say is just keep tabs on the Twitter page for either the CSA or myself. We'll be releasing more info as Saturday approaches, and then we'll just go from there, man. I can't wait to the party. So
go mint
Cool.
a Bad Lizzie. Go mint a Boom Room. Get ready for the component launch, and go to the Lions Social Club Discord and do your research. Project's gonna be pretty cool. I'm part of the core team, and we'll get with you, Chaka, here soon. I think By the Dip is getting ready to start pushing out on the I'm going to be doing more spaces involving them, like as their spokesperson, and so we're getting any day now is going to be like when he unleashes the pit bull. So
Yeah,
just
nice,
be
man.
prepared for that rush from Doc. It's a Lions Social Club, this and that, but right now, right this minute, we got all kinds of stuff. So
Cool.
the two that
Yeah.
come to mind are the two that I've been dealing with recently, and that's the Bad Lizzies and the Boom Rooms. But I mean, we need another hour to go down the list of projects that I support that you should go mint. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
never enough time, man. Never enough time.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody in the chat, I really appreciate you. We appreciate the support. Appreciate you showing up. And fellas, like always, it's been a great Monday. If that's it,
For
I guess
sure.
I will see you guys next Monday.
All
Well,
right.
no, we'll see you Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. 10
Central
Yes.
Standard Time, 10 a.m.
Yes.
CST.
Awesome.
Love
I
your
need to
faces
start
off.
retweeting that. All right, you guys all have a
All
good
right,
one.
later.
Later.